Oscar.
And Ella Bachet, Rob, now has been handed the race on a silver platter.
And I don't think we'll see anything dangerous done here by Michael Walsh and the boys on this run to the finish.
As they come down to the finish here, Rob, as I look over the course, there are only 4 other skiffs still standing. Can you believe that?
That's incredible. We'll see some others get up and finish, I think. But here they are across the line. First, Ella Bachet, Michael Walsh, Craig Ramsden, Daniel Phillips. And Daniel Phillips looks back and says, well, who's second? Because there is just no one there.
So Ronston Gear did the trick, and Ronston Gear was on board Double AMI when she looked likely to win 2 Grand Prix circuits in a row. Julian Bethwaite had given the helm to Scott Ramsden season 93-94, and they went into race 23 at Rottnest Island with the opportunity to take control of the series.
They went for it from the top mark, and as a result of that, here they are out in front with Sunblest now slipping back to second spot. Double AMI Spinnaker's up, as is Ella Bachet's, and now they're in hot pursuit of the leader. Ella Bachet is chasing them downwind now, hoping that the Double AMI might make a mistake and let them close the gap. What we must mention here is that Julian Bethwaite in the middle of this boat was the helmsman last year. He took himself off the helm to become tactician on main sheet hand this year and let Scott Ramsden take it over. Getting very rough here now. The skiff's starting to bounce around, and this is where it's a bit of a survival race now. You can't get caught on a wave and nosedive. You can capsize if that's the case. So Double AMI now starting to pressure off downwind. You can see Ella Bachet on the right-hand side there. Coming in now to get the Spinnaker off. Oh, there's a bad wave. Oh, they're gone. Double AMI is down. The leader is down and out. Julian Bethwaite slipped there. He fell off the side of the boat and they're down and out. Ella Bachet will be cheering. The race lead is theirs.
Well, there is a question mark over Julian Bethwaite's fitness, and certainly I think I can hear him. He's breathing in the head cam. They're very tight. Here it is again, the replay. He runs in, slips over, goes down a wave.
Well, what actually happened there? You guys are being grossly unfair. He's halfway running down the wing. Here he goes. They hit a wave. The boat parks. Now, where were you going to be? You're going to be going over apex as well, for sure. And in fact, I reckon he's probably injured his leg. Look at him. He's grabbing his leg there. That hurt.
Double AMI, they have to recover from this. They've got to get up as quickly as they can, because every position is vital for the overall point standings as they head to Sydney. So the guys run through the boat. They stop them from rolling over.
Oh, gone again.
No, they're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone. It's very difficult.
Oh, and how many points for that dive? That was excellent. That's about an 8 out of 10 anyway, not quite a 10.
7.5 from this Joe.
Yeah.
One more attack coming up for Ella Bachet as Charlie Deepman runs in. The gun goes. That's a good win for Michael Walsh, Charlie Deepman and Cameron McDonald. And I think today has been a great example of why the 18-footers are the hardest sailing boats in the world to sail, while they're the quickest. We're certainly seeing some great action.
And we have a new leader. Michael Walsh has taken Ella Bachet to the top of the leaderboard. Scott Ramsden, after that horrific capsize, has dropped back. Ronston Headcam witnessed sailor error wrecking a competitor's regatta at Rottnest Island. Brad Gibson on tip-top thought he was in good shape in the race, but did he have the course right?
Very nice start there, and a big surprise, Double AMI coming away very slowly from the start. They'll start eating gas very shortly, bad air from the country comfort.
Keep an eye out for that wing mark, Berg, every now and then.
On board tip-top Sunblest, Brad Gibson asking his crew to watch out for the wing mark. That's the mark they go to once they've rounded the top mark and set their spinnakers. Now, Double AMI straight away, she's forced to tack away. They're zigzagging their way up into the breeze at the moment. They're going out to the right-hand side to clear their air.
Now, with Brad Gibson asking about the wing mark there, I think he might be looking for the wrong side of the course. I get the feeling that he thinks it's the starboard course, when in fact the boats leave all marks to port, all marks on the left-hand side. So they could be confronted with a bit of a problem here. Here we are at Rottnest Island, west of Perth, just adjacent to Fremantle, and Xerox starting to look good in this race. They're enjoying the conditions here as they head upwind towards the top mark. Lovely breeze, perfect sailing conditions. Lucasade looking pretty good as well. Ella Bachet tacks for the mark. Tip-top Sunblest going in there. Lucasade's tacked and heading for the mark. Oh, here we go now. Oh, look at this. What's going on here? Sunblest look as though they bore down on top of Lucasade. Lucasade squeezing out a stripe there. Oh, no, they've broken their wing. Lucasade's in. Oh, they're gone for sure. What a shame there. It looked as though Sunblest just bore away there. Maybe they were going for the wrong mark round him. They were going to go to starboard. They thought the mark was out on the right-hand side, Bill.
Well, I have a feeling that's exactly what Brad Gibson said. We've got a replay coming up, Rob, but I heard him refer then to the fact that it's a port course. David Witt calling for the umpires here. That is his race totally destroyed here. The boat is smashed. There was contact between Tip-Top Sunblest and Lucas 8, and here it is in replay from another angle. In comes Tip. Oh, bang!
Just bored, right? Oh, awful stuff. Yeah, he was pulling away, I'm sure. Now, the way that looks, I think Sunblest has misread the course and was going to go for a starboard rounding. And look at this. You can see the wing starting to buckle there. And as they pull away, they look okay for a sec. They think they're okay. Then the crew weight goes out on it, and sorry, boys, it's all over for David Witt. Now, these guys have been knocking on the door of a win in the Diet Coke Grand Prix Series for a long while, and today could well have been the day.
Here's the head cam replay.
Hey, off! Off! You're taking our water!
On board Tip-Top.
Port course, guys. Get in, main on. We're going to go above the mark. Main on! Main on!
Now that, to me, says that Brad Gibson thought they were going around the mark to starboard and then suddenly realised it was all marks to port. And yet they've escaped with it. The umpires have actually penalised Lucas Aid. So, unfortunately, that's the law of the course, and the umpire's decision is final. I don't think they were aware of the fact that Sunblest was going for a starboard rounding.
On board Tip-Top Sunblest.
Whitty, we broke his wing. Yeah. Probably have to do a 720 before the bottom mark.
And just looking back at that incident then, I'm amazed that Stephen Hay, the main sheet hand on Lucas 8, wasn't badly injured. He got the wing right in the middle of his back. A very nasty incident.
So the big mover is certainly Elabashe. Great boat speed, starting very smartly. And when we look at the leaderboard overall, these are two of the three boats and there's hardly anything in between as far as the points are concerned. So the placings here are very important. Michael Walsh will want to consolidate his position right now. And Stampy's authority all over Prudential and AMI, who isn't actually in the framework at the moment.
Okay, Michael Walsh, Cameron McDonald and Charlie Diekman. Now about 150 metres away from the top end of the course for the final time, and here's the tragic story of this race. David Witt and the team on Lucas 8 smashed at the top end of the course, and they are headed home.
Well, David Witt's had a real season of bend 'em and fix 'em.
And Ronston was in Brisbane when ferocious nor'easters asked a big question of competitors in the 96-97 Grand Prix circuit. Schneider leads.
Good stuff by John Boyd. The two Newcastle boats are out in front. Schneider and John Boyd on board. Gary Boyd on board, skilled as the forward hand. The brothers fighting it out of the front end.
Oh, bullshit, Brownie. You was nowhere near you when you fell over, mate.
A little bit of upset on the Prudential.
Ease, Glenn, ease. Petty, ease.
Schneider leads. Skilled rounded second. She's out to the left of the skiffs in picture. Third is Nokia. Fourth, Elabashe, Club Marine, right behind them in the battle for first. And look at this. Oh, look at the Nokia go. She's just skipping across those huge seas. Fully pressured up and passing Schneider and taking the lead.
Totally airborne. Matt Pearce, David Witt. And also, of course, Andrew Hay, who's been doing a great job on the Nokia. Oh, into the wave! It stopped them, they're down! Nokia's crashed out of it. Very unfortunate for David Witt. The nose went straight into the wave in front. Schneider on the same wave. They've put it down. The Spinnakers stopped them. No surviving from here, guys. All over there trying to hang on to it, but it won't be done. Down and out for the Schneider. Club Marine surviving the carnage.
Goodness me. Out to the right, Chris Nicholson got skilled through the job. Okay, she's on her way down. Oh, Prudential and Elabashe. Bang! Graveyard City we've got at the wing mark. Look at this, unbelievable. Prudential survived. I'm not sure that they wouldn't give us a power. Here's the replay of the Nokia. Look, she jumps out of this one and straight into the back of the next one.
It broke the Spinnaker pole in half at the same time, so it's going to hurt them for the rest of the race. In fact, they won't be able to set another Spinnaker, so what a shame for David Witt, the bloke that they love. The blokes that love these conditions. The Kid is his nickname. Schneider follows suit.
Oh.
Does that look like fun? I'll have a go.
But survive they did. Here's Prudential, now third.
On now, Sam.
Mistakes here will determine this race. Second time at the top end. They've still got to go all the way back around again. And very, very tight. Nothing in this race is far from over. Now watch